Hello, I'm Jeff Tennant, and trading has closed on the 30th of July, 2015. Let's start by looking at my calls from yesterday. I said I looked for lower prices, which we got. I said there was a reasonable chance this high would hold, at least on a closing basis. We came close, but so far it has held. I said if we gapped down, it should be trouble. We gapped down, but not very much. It was trouble for a while, but the trouble didn't hold. I think more trouble's coming. During the day, mejt said early in the day that ultimately higher prices would print, which they clearly did. But when it said that, it also said prices would return to this line, which they did. In the afternoon, it said the drop was a false move. It had a few targets higher. Said that would be hit at some time, and this lower one would be hit on or after this time, and those all worked. Once again, I've been working and traveling all day long. I haven't had too much time to look at things, but let's see what we can come up with. Starting off low and rallying all day long is usually a positive sign, but it's not positive when you can't close over the middle of the day high. That negativity would be erased if we were to gap up over this high and preferably over this one too. If that were to happen, we would have resistance over the mejt target price from the 23rd of July. Let's look at what else is going on. On the 30-minute chart, in addition to the combo sell signal, we now have a sequential sell signal too. Don't forget that the stop loss on these signals is determined by the closing price that the signals give an area of rather than a price of a change in trend. And so higher prices during the day aren't precluded. Here's the way I'm seeing things. Here's a stilt. Here's a stilt. Here's a diamond. Half is enough. You set the Fibonacci grid at 61.8%. You get a price target here. That price target is also the prior close and also the origin of the left stilt. Usually that holds. Well, we've actually gone past it a little bit. That doesn't bother me too much, but it increases the chances we're going to go to the next target of the formation. To get the next target price, instead of using 61.8, you use 38.2. And you come up with about 21.16.5. So if there is a rally, that's the next target price. It's not necessarily a stop and reverse price, but often it is. I think because of the DeMark sell signals and the resistance here that there isn't much more on the upside left. I think there are one of two things that could happen. One is that we could have a gap over these highs, in which case I would look for the 21.16.5 target price, but I would still look for it to be given back by the close. The other scenario, which I think is also possible, is that we start down from the open. In either case, I'm not looking for much more in terms of time or price on the rally. And that is today's call.